Okay, so I'm going to show you the soil block maker in action. So first thing you want to do is be ready to put this where the soil block's going to stay. So I'm demonstrating on a paper plate because we already did all of our soil blocks. But you would want to, if you're going to put it on a tray to go under your grow light, then you would want to start there. So you can see the soil is pretty crumbly. It's not wet. It's damp, but not wet. So we discovered that if it's too wet, it just gets soggy, and if it's too dry, then it doesn't hold its shape. So this kind of consistency is key. So you'll just probably have to play around to figure out what works. So kind of like if anybody bakes, the way you fill a measuring cup with flour and then you don't press it down, right? And then you just kind of brush off the top. That's what I found worked. You don't want to compress it before you even flip it. So then flip it over. Again, like I said, I'm using a paper plate, but flip it, and I would do this part in wherever it's going to stay. And then I'm just going to press the plunger down, and hopefully you can see it. It's going to keep going, and then it's kind of going to stop. You don't need to push any farther than that. So just, it's kind of got a natural stopping point. There's no point in going any farther than that because you don't want to make the soil so compressed that it kind of impedes the growth of the roots. So once you do that, then you're going to slide this PVC part up. But remember, the PVC part is what's keeping sidewall support for that block. So once you're starting to pull this up, don't press down anymore. If you press down, you're just going to make your seed block just go, and it's just going to explode. So pulling up, now all I'm doing is holding it in place. I'm not pressing down anymore. Up, and then pull straight up. You don't want to wiggle it or anything because this bolt at the bottom is making a lovely little indent in the top of this block for you to be able to do your seeds. And you can probably see here the way the plastic disc is below the edge of the PVC pipe. That's really important too. If it doesn't go down all the way like that, if it's indented at all, it's going to screw up your block. So make sure that it pushes all the way down. And if it starts to not do that, then you might have to go back and loosen your bolt.